This year, Purdue Pharma agreed to pay out nearly $7 billion in settlement money towards preventing and treating opioid addiction. This is just another installment of settlement money coming to states, including Michigan. That money is set to go to local communities, which will need to decide how to spend it. And here in Kentwood, they want to make that money work to help break the cycle of addiction. The 62B District Court is looking to enhance their in-house support with the many people who face drug-related charges overcome the stranglehold of addiction.
Because this addiction has such a control over them that they cannot get clean. And so just expecting an opiate addict to just stop is an impossible task.
David Johnson understands the struggles that opioid addiction can cause for people because he was once in their shoes.
I was hooked on this crippling opioid addiction where I get so sick when I try to quit, and I tried to quit several times, but I get sick and I fall apart.
Overcoming that addiction, but not without some help from places like Guiding Light, so he understands what a helping hand can do.
If they could get the help they need, they could get their lives back. And when one addict is going through it, that has a ripple effect.
And it's because of stories like David's that the 62B District Court in Kentwood is trying to make change for those struggling with addiction.
We see offenders of all ages, all genders, and one thing that we know does not discriminate is drug addiction.
The city of Kentwood currently has $115,000 in opioid settlement money received from payouts from pharmaceutical companies that have contributed to the problem. The courts in Kentwood want to use that to create change.
So we have rehabilitative services here in our probation department to try to rehabilitate their relationship with substances so that they are not abusing controlled substances.
Judge Amanda Sturkenberg says many addicts who come through her court for committing nonviolent crimes often do so because they cannot afford the necessary help afforded to those with insurance or Medicare.
So we have people who come through here who either are charged expressly with a drug-related felony offense, who then may enter a plea into a misdemeanor and stay in my court, or we have people who come in who just simply are users and are charged with that offense, and the root cause of their criminality is drug addiction.
Hence the request for some of that opioid settlement money to enhance the in-house probation program that would pay for counseling, medical treatment, housing, and transportation.
The opioid crisis won't go away on its own. It needs individuals who are dedicated to the cause, who are willing to really invest in harm reduction and in treatment so that prevention is a community effort.
David knows that feeling all too well of falling back into his addiction.
Of course, I'd go in and I'd fail drug tests, and then the next thing they'd lock you up in jail. So people that are on opiates are not good candidates for probation.
And he hopes a program like this can change the dialogue of how society views an addict.
All these people are good people that are just doing terrible things because they're under the spell of this addiction.
The city of Kentwood has not decided how the opioid settlement money will be distributed, but the court and Judge Sturkenberg hopes the money will be used for this program, providing the necessary help for those dealing with addiction. In Kentwood, Woody Dadamna, Fox 17 News.